that the man was making, sending in an intro. Enti ne, moa mujejereje, I catch it. Say on Tias say Ghana by spend over 2 billion plus just to give education to the people of the country. Enti momentum na yen kaya nontum. Na say ye penny year dia 2024. Yenye ya adwene ye na yenhu babia ye beto ya ba no e de akọ. On this segment me de mo besia nene Otumfuo so de nsem bi na begudwa a crack babia on the social media and all the media. Oh, can't remember the project. I never let you book. On the segment of this, Otumfuo so de nsem bi na begudwa emu eduru I was a menu nyina yen den yen koche na yen tie nsem a Otumfuo e de begudwa na mesra wo se yen kwena nkokwe video no yan to ba se nkokwe video no e video no wi a then you understand yourself ye church the movie a na ye bie full lies now to no so why then wa frɛ akire wa adwen on what Otumfuo is saying the odwene fa ho any free SHS no ba bia kwa koduru no. How do you see it? Is it what you were expecting or you were expecting different otherwise? You couldn't go to your studio.
We highly appreciate it in order to make sure that eventually the project will be a success. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Well, thank you very much for this visit today.
John.
Yes, and I thank the regional coordinating director for leading his delegation and you to be here.
John.
I know that my relationship with the World Bank dates as far back. Interestingly, I've met 3 presidents from there.
John.
Jim Wolfenson, and then Wolfowitz, and then
Abushan for Mesro say video no cost nyina no. Na more like video no mama. Mesro was like and mama ni hia mo. She said the hia me pepepe. And then so and your first time our bala no so a. Now abo modern so be subscribe. Now be can RAZ Media busuanku kese no ho. Bo modern na subscribe. Like video no na share. Na ma dofo meka ye ho. Momento aso. Otumfuo nsem a ode ebeto abonten.
The last one in 2019 was when the one I came to see when Trump was the president.
Yes.
He had I think it was a conflict about climate change that got him out of the video. So he was the 3rd one that I've had the relationship with. And so it's been an interesting relationship between me and the World Bank in that effect. And I believe that your visit will still continue for us to share ideas and find innovative ways of resolving our problems economically, development, social interventions, and everything. I am aware that when I came last time in 2019, I discussed the generation problems, energy generation problems, where we were talking about we're paying in excess of 500, 600 million at that time for energy that we had not used. And I engaged the president then to find a solution to that in terms of how could we avoid that, because it was eating into our budget. And now I'm told it's about 1.5 million that we are paying for that. And therefore, at that time I asked your president to give me a grant to cover that. Whilst we did it, we got a technical assistance. A tripartite company, the IFC generation company in Ghana, for us to see how best we can get a technical support to be able to plan to export the excess energy to Burkina Faso, Mali and others, and Togo and others, the excess one that we have installed, because I think we have 5,000 something installed and then we are using only 3,000 something. So that's one issue that I'll get back to you again on that, because I need for us to discuss those things again. You've done that with the school feeding, which I appreciate. I remember when I talked to them about, they had withdrawn the 180 million at that time, and I said I should take it before I go back to Ghana, so I got it. And then budgetary support also was withdrawn at that time. You had allocated 500 million for budgetary support, but you said because of the the economic situation, the energy situation, you withdraw, that was withdrawn.
John.
So these are all issues that I want us to revisit, and but that I will talk to you later on quietly for us to look at it.
John.
There are other issues that I'll discuss with you privately for us to know the way forward.
John.
That is in the generality of Ghana. I want us to look at it again to see the way we can move on and all that. And,
John.
coming to the local one, Kumasi is a vibrant city. Population-wise, everything-wise, the commercial hub of Ghana.
John.
And so looking at the project that you're suggesting, rapid transport section, I have interest in that, yeah. I know JICA started with a feasibility some time ago, and then it's developed to the World Bank here where we can then put it in fruition. It's been on the drawing board for some time, 2015 and all that. The bureaucracy is something that I don't like at all, you see.
John.
2015. And therefore we have to push it now. The population has increased very much. We have all these transport vehicles, different ones, all moving, fighting for space.
John.
And that doesn't help with the economic development of the city at all, because everybody is clamoring going to the center. The buses are, the trotro, all these things are there. And if you calculate in terms of how many hours that it costs to do business,
John,
in terms of diesel, petrol, and all those things, you find that it's costing the economy so much that it's something that we may have to look at. And then the employment that it creates also,
John,
in relation to having a rapid transportation. The 28-kilometer one from Ejuso down to a Buakwa section, for example, if we could have that rapid transport and the movement of goods, passengers and everything,
John,
and then the ease with which we can do business together, it's something that we may have to look at seriously. I don't know what is the country director can tell. I don't know what has delayed this, but the project office, we should own it. It should be here. The project shouldn't be running from Accra when you have a project in Kumasi. The project unit should be here, and the project coordinator must also be resident here.
John,
So that at least the stakeholders, the district assemblies, that would be able to coordinate with them to know how it goes. So these are issues that I want us to look at properly to bring it to fruition. Because if you don't do that, I've always said that it takes time for the World Bank to take a decision. Bureaucracy, going to the desk of this one, approving and all that. But this one, we know the reason why we need that.
John,
Therefore, why can't we implement it? 2025 is about 10 years we've been talking about this. If we had done it earlier, it would have helped with the economy, it would have helped with employment. We have the available human resources. All these young ones are all university graduates and others here.
John,
We have the KNUST producing all these students and all those things. So in terms of development, if we have the infrastructure, then everything will be fine. I cannot depend on the politicians for my development. I don't want to depend on them. So let's have a social contract and then we do it.
John,
Mr. President, so this is something that I want us to look closely and then do it. I don't know the team, but I want to meet the team after they've left so I know who are working on this rapid transport so that we can take it up further. And then if I have to go to the Accra office for them to take you to Washington to defend, then we look at it and do it properly.
John,
The President, I hope when you go back, you allocate some money for that, so we know, so the country director can do it for us.
John,
I thank you for this visit, but we'll continue further with other discussions for us to.
Thank you so very much. Ghana.
Janfo asema na yewura Otumfuo epese onka ema JM ente ne ho asene said KJT market ono Otumfuo de ne nim de ne nanim onyam koji sika be ye ya NDC fo afade bo mo safo hene se omo no mo si KJT market no this time round the project oba be ye ne wasante man mu Kumasi bigger capital, bigger Kumasi or whatever, no. Pay the involvement of John Mahama. Why can't see it? Because only Muse. Onona Sante in development. na sabio John Dramani Darega Mahama de ho aba befra owia no de bɔ ne ho asafo hene sɛ ɛyɛ ɔno NDC. Otumfuo nim how corrupt John Mahama is. Jordan ho befra saa nneɛma process ne project we yɛ da n'ani so yi a sɛdeɛ ɛwɔ sɛ nneɛma nkɔ no ɛnkɔ yɛbɛdi sika no mu fa na de fa kitikiti bi abɛyɛ project no. So asante hene Otumfuo has stated it clearly sɛ ɔmpɛ Mahama ɛwɔ ne mpuntu dwuma mu because asante akanman ɛyɛ ɔman dada ansan yɛbɛbɛ the what Ghana. Yes. Asante Asante North, Asante West, Asante South. Na your mind dada ansan yɛbɛ the Ghana. Bono nyina, the whole bono ne na half ni nyina. It was part of Asante. A political division I had by. Into the Asante Kingdom was a country before the Ghana country. And India, Sankwasi Asem no bana omoke kana bono ni Asante amemfa me honjim no. Unless you are illiterate. And obedre say bono ni Asante fo ye nipa mienu. Dabi. Yes, the Asante Kingdom is a state of its own. Kaimu say, Godisberg no mbreso no. Mfantefona what it is no. They went to the Otumfuo of that time to beg, say, Omra meka omo. Da mo mfanchichire o man bia. Your friend de bay Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah they had to beg Asante. Menka the Asante Kingdom. Menka Asante ene Kumasi nko. The Asante Kingdom them. Say omomra meka the then called Gold Coast to home. No mo nya ne o mind back home. Entimia. Say your political experience. Emma wo kwan. Emma wo nkan your history. And some of the Bontia Barbe Kasa Etujiwa. But remember, say, you cannot use your ignorance to influence on us what to say and what not to say. And to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the direct message from Otumfuo said, don't come and take credit for or credit from his project. Or any project pebabitina and found home meshishe home na actually build your ball who asafo hene ewa asante man mu se project we wona wo ye the Asante Kingdom is a state of its own. Eti Mahama and found home a foroforo Otumfuo ni nyuma pa. Yes. Kejeti market no, credit no, sese wa di awie. Eye dan ya ye ntumi nkyerɛkyerɛ mu ma ne nkɔtɔ Ghana ni batim sɛ nya Mahama ne sie because ya ka NDC first no mo so mo na mo sie. But we are all aware say a project as Otumfuo ne sha asie. Ena Mahama because he was the president, he needed to just sign a signature to approve Sikane Bosiana Otumfuo kwaje fira bonten de abeye sa adwuma no. But because of one signature ntino. Yo kwa me mafo me mo akwaba. O say RAZ Hey, nipa we de nyama oni mi yie pa o. Say we sit na RAZ no. Hey, solid. Yeah. Your nickname back home. Yes. So I think say you know me very well. Yeah. Hotbone wuni yana, hotbone e kese yana. Abuja so what the American. Entienne. It is clear say Mahama should not associate or try to mingle himself into the initiatives Otumfuo edina ni monyamo ye. Now I'm score the political gains. Ewo hefa, ewo asante maimu. Na mbom no, ono Mahama no, owo idea bi ni adwem bi da ne timi so opeso nye bibi mfa ma asante manya onye through the major, the asante major obechusu no. No one year more project. And no 2024 mo de be campaign na e be te omo ase. Na se pa se obetran na Otumfuo de fast transportation system eba. Ono ekọ ne IMF akọje ne bosia. Na wo do ho betetare na o chene be odi abo ho safo hene de. Mahama yi lie yento ase kura. So that is the message that Otumfuo had for you. That is the strong message that Otumfuo wanted to give to you, John Mahama. We don't need you to develop asante mind. Because you need to so Obama ye kukuo. You need to so corruption ebeba. You need to so or say ye yo ne bone enebeba. In fact, asante mind, there is no security because of some Mahama din kunim. Better kumsen, me mawakwa mama me ho te say. Nim se Nyankopon adom ho ye. Me de mu say ena asante man mu asumdwe ni o because sie du nom ene say efro obi say lion se hwanyo NDC for asho mo potopa so mbetimi edi nkwasi asem bia was asante man mu because Mahama na baba mu sa niema we Otumfuo na ni nje ho and he don't want to associate himself with you. Yes, the truth need to be told. A word to a wise is enough. Yes. This time round, yentiase ma umfa with diabolic means and ways to convince people say at the papa be ebe koso o man Ghana so far as you president ntino ye wo de wo na wo ye. Yeah, biti kumsin say by his grace, oh bro. Yeah, we thank God. We thank God, say, Bibi Koso. Yeah, Patricia do, but thank you also for your support. Abusia, women like video no na yenko yanim. And then your first time waba platform we soon so as the DNA ho maybe bisa unyina ne say obe like yes. Na watch video no na eno achi so no odo nsabo adoma no so se de be ba life a obetumi aba be ka yen ho na ye no nyina di djuma no abusuya semana ye ka na asante hene say John Mahama should get out of his project. I'll say, hey, walk with Jobe Kume. I say, RAZ Jaina, dear Kuma, say 4 pe, no. Yeah, and I walk with Jekano. But another who said, and this if one didn't throw a Wurakuma for no team. And this time around, or person on training free, or he don't want him to associate himself, nor the Abeji fans. Entry Mahama. Opese uwo any plan ewa asante maimu a ba waba no bora sem no mahunhia wa asante maimu ensuo sem mahunhia wa asante maimu ka kwan ho sem adwuma na na dodanko akufo ado ya odi dualization e free akra akọ Kumase no mahunhia na ye ho adwuma na mom no emetra ho mfa ho mefofare na ye na djuma bia o se onje ho animonyama na wo de wo chini ye na ba begina so akata so e de age ama wo ho said the Rich Hospital a Bank of Ghana for omofoto omo mfa so a omo ani omo amfa nko ansesa manfo omo anko Dubai na omo di si Rich Hospital a enam so ye president nti mo NDC for to me capitalize say wo na wo si ye no aha eno no ewo aban no mu na obetuma ye ne sa na nya adwuma papa bia na na beba beye e na odi uchini ye ba be kata so na mo di atwe dom akọ mo party enti twe ho free na ni project ho yes twe ho free ho na me kama na si wo animu pen se asante man na e down se mu jai e de ma Otumfuo can transform Asante region with a rapid manner because Otumfuo nam ho no okesa Asante na ne Asante beda Otumfuo boda wuro say yenko communal labor everybody should participate obia ni obekọ afuom obia ni obekọ adwuma meto wa ban tumi dodo sen na wo ewo Asante man mu tumi dodo sen na wo Asante man mu tumi dodo ben na wo ewo oman hene bi ni mansini mu entina na de yeda na sepa se wa kasa de ne nan si format se yes ye bariba want to say bio or can direct. I don't need a politician to develop my area. This time, me and Amapa, me beji misika, I am a development. Social contract, asante wo japade. Wo dina hye asase na sene nyina no e asante hene de. Contract bia ni ho a wontumi ne abrofo nsan on that. Box side no korapo na sese Mahama ba oba begidi amani nwia no. Eno no kora na ya asante ajapade. And that is fantastic and fantastic. Very fantastic. And massive speech. Yeura. Odene ho Otumfuo. Ediabeto abonten. Mahama should get out of his lane. And find ho mechi fam no fam ni monyam. Mo aba no munye de mo promise amanfo no free education im se mo ase no mo ase bibia but de ohene be ye ne de emfa ho fam no abusiamfo medin ene Mafo Mr. Mafo original money making machine that's called RAZ MM de aba no what ni nyina ya chiro kwanya NDC for far so gradually etimi chinchim Ghana for adwene ebedi animu se omo be den omo be say free education Ghana for anti ase ya de kan chiro nyuma pa na do ye ya o deserve to be honored na o deserve say o se Ghana man yen kan chiro Nyankopon hata so se onye den omo na baso one Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia enyuma pa omo ye Nyankopon ma wo abaso omo abadwuma na osefo no de omfa hyen kodura masum nye den ento no enim se Nyankopon so tie mpaibo sese anado akoda fie kama odwene ne ho mo na maba aban mu bonye de mo betumi aye mo ntumi nye so a mon kan kire yen na ye meje akonwa no free mo nsam. Now I'm signing a big warning to the NDC. John Mahama and his group say Mahama peniwu Mahama peniwu o de onye na adwene say obesisa constitution no na oba bedi emfie dodo wa akonwa no so asojafo ebeje oman na afa African countries president ya democratically yeto abayi wona omukodi akonwa no One na wash ye wadwen so ombesisa constitution na omo atena konwa no so ache bia no. Ada so omo hwede wo nkwa anase ye chie won de omkoto afiase. Don't try to think that you are wise. Power na ye de ma wo no. Any the 2/3 of parliament ye de ma wo no. The enti ye de ma onyina ne se. Wo se o baba ye Ghana yi. Enyuma pa na do ye nyina no wanye ne ye wo na unimu nyansa the nation builder aka Kwesi Besashe ade phobia member eneka. Usu na onimu nyansa enti ye de tumi ni nyina ma o se unim de ni unyansa ne wo preparation a wa ye se o de besesa oban no in 4 years no obi anya den ensi ukwan na obetumi aye eno na ese brabe. But don't take us for granted say obaye den obese samra timpon no na wabetena konwa so ache. Oh yes sir, you will not be a happy man. Sisi enim se pressure da also. Sisi enim se okra no you are shaking because pressure da also no so. Entro na udi ye no ahyase a wo so ho dai. Enim se wa wikwa kutre nti no ehun nsɛmsɛm sisi wo so anadwo a wutumi na biem wadi tro watwa nkontompo wadi sivu Ghana for scam the whole Ghanaians enti unama na esisi utim unama na esisi uso te sa akom. But focus na ye de obhihye amanfo oposo obeye. Now, don't take it for granted. Say, oh, because it's a constitution in your favor. So, it's a constitution now. Fire amendment to be a. Ebe yet me prosecute you 2024 pepe 2028. Ufura by mua. Ebe me prosecute 1, 2. Ya amendment to be a. Ebe ma kwa instance na ebe yo ampi. Odi wajapade nyina beba ma yehu de wo. Na wuwie o services so a ya sen atimi ahwehwem ahu ajapade a wo you so obo okoro no anaso okoro. These are the most important things that you can deal with. So obetumi nso a ansi we dey go problem enye so obetumi LGBTQ+ bill no Mahama who majority in parliament, the way you put pressure on another. One of Kwasi and Payne Sam George, and they had the 2 million parliament to win in Ama. Bill no Monjina Moonsign or Chinaya Monday. Sign you who said, yes, you meant what you said. Bill no sign. That's a one sign. Hey, one who pressure a man for to the man anado. Also anado the obey to me can the opebia. Ubetumi aka de opebia omma bontene mayi wa no da umom ne enim se ye ba na the social media pressure ne beto so be ba bonten aba bekasa he so one sign bill we ya pressure e beto ama wo Ghana no pressure e beto ama wo Ghana no wo benu hu because afi ne ye kofa o videos ana woni amanfo omo kasa nipakuo we hu mo nanam e de aba bonten abeche say you are part of them and nti on person be sign. Enti bill no sign ye nani ochina ya said ye enso toye no saa na awia so beye aba ye de board echi no etwede kona ho ene na ye de be board pa enti me ye wadwen se oba be pre tactics oba ye ohun libilibi la balaba da bi atwem no libilibi no la balaba. Sign the bill. Mani meye emra ewo manu. Wono Sam George. Kwasi ampanyine na omomra ma omo yenye budget. na nka mo ba ye nka mo budget da mo ni mo so nte ase na mom de obeye and say ko parliament akomachi we are marching to our classes and no more return sa kwa no ko frɛ no bra amontena se na mo nsan bell no mo nsan bell na ni mo ani mu ya LGBTQ plus bell no mo nsan because a more nsan every match no pressure no ebe fono mo ye be me organize demonstration e wo Ghana embassy wo Rome e wo Italy ha I'm not praying me can now hear me LGBTQ plus se Mahama one sign me in the name of why I will make sure say I will organize demonstration e wo Ghana embassy in Rome aho ya gidi wo ho amanfo nim ye but for eye teeth for teeth and then kwasi asema mudi LGBTQ plus bill eye no Ghana man mudi gu na na do ne mpamfo anim ase kwa kwantino I will demonstrate against it. Me, I don't care about that. But because of your foolishness, you will create munim dieba entrono obi ani mutwa o kana ko wadi mu di obi ani mu ye na when it comes to the reality eho ene yehu obia ne pobre ene ne hwebre enti Mahama promises na o make ye no ye ni nyina LGBTQ plus bill sign intentem the possibility say ye betimi ayedan anya ampibia any government appointee bia ye benya ne properties ans na what take mandate no fasabe no be fasalo no bra se obefrejum so ye be control ne hu properties ye wanya fabra two aban wu as John Mahama mranya adwuma wo manim say after 2028 ye betumi ahwehwe ye betumi afrɛ wo court dan mu ne atoto ano sa monument no se hwan no hwan ɛda hɔ no famra bra na yentwam emeye mra de wo de be extend your time in office because papa say oh yes sir I'm not a magician I'm a sofo akromfo atrofo ni bi but I can guarantee you say what the sad any be ba o man no more your end will not be good. Your end, it will not be good at all. You will regret. Obama match bia Ghana for timi ayeden enya obesanya twianko wachi because people will not be happy with you. And that can turn the country into chaos, chaotic moment. Enti ade ahu here would the 2/3 majority in parliament by you know. That is what I have listed down. Fire Juma. How the year Juma Beboa. As also fire Juma na obesay a man for so dear. Try to understand me, say nobody will allow you to keep on doing those things. Abusia, a real program no bet NDC for Swabia. NDC supporters so the Omagine do a bit about form. Abusia ha. RAZ Media GH on YouTube and Kennedy Japan Junior on Facebook. When you comment to be on WhatsApp, Nipan se menkan man to menkan na you me a phone license on two. Nipan se menkan man. Or should I beg and pass a menkan comment to a man to mankan enyanede. I mean, kind. Yes, comment in here. Or see, if John Mahama cancelled the free SHS program in the south, and say a southern part of Ghana, Francis, mate, and some Nekoso Ghana, Mamino, I know it no. And this is when I small Munkwasi Afonso Munkodin Kwasi. Yimia Martins say, if John Mahama cancelled the free SHS program in the south, then he must as well cancel the free education program in the north. Papa Nyehria, Bone Nyehria. So what's the idea? Western for no here say your mabeko school free, northern for no so no moon here so mabeko school free. Because I am who got all the various government institutions I can see organ mamunina. Sremu phone kwa ne guho adentia because of free SHS. But I see don't katia Jimmy for panini. And I maintain our support to such a diabolic initiative. And Timmy Martins, it has to be any contribution. Abusia, NDC for Edja, Interchiman South, or Monjapa, Yakono Konkoti, the NDC for Edja, the are na ye de phone lines not to not much as Yafre at Chamadre. Yabasis here.
Able to protect the NDC votes at the polling station level. We at the collation center protected the NDC votes at the collation center. And our candidate, Dr. Christopher Basantebe, was duly elected and declared as the MP elect for Techiman South. It was after the declaration that the MPP candidate thought that he was a loser and decided to report the issue to another arm of the MPP at the EC's headquarters. And they called for a certain recollation which is that has never existed in the Ghanaian law. They went for their illegal recollation, and no one knows the kind of pink sheets or documentation or document they use in doing their recollation. And the substantive recollation was quashed by the Supreme Court, and they did another recollation again. No one knows how they happened to get the man the number of votes he has won with. This afternoon we are here with one issue. The problem we have this afternoon is more or less in relation to our national executives. These are our challenges. How can we win election at the polling station level, and you allowed our candidates' victory to be snatched by a certain man that was never elected as the MP for Techiman South?
2020, no catch say, ya really, but omaji. Do yam papa, yantianda, ye say, concession education training. Ya say strike abadu 2024. Nkwala omunda, mame fo omunda, papa fo omunda. You three nani ehye. Atuma ye 2020, 2024. No, e see the Ghana babia. So to nan kola na mu awie bonan kola na aduane kwa meeting the 12 o'clock 1 o'clock because of campaign ti anajo enti yesere mu mpayifo mutie so frɛ mumma sankai boy enko mamo asufam yempese yebetse ma me se papa se kina bi na ma beka se nkola na o mota chimai south no o ma ya soadi o ma koya ade bi a ensem fata ye de nim se the seat in there ya rene ama ECI den adiclare wa declare case of asante bayre winner de enim obia ni Ghana hababi obia hu by san koduru Accra ya san say niema etene o ma san declare say kosa aweni ye ni kosa enya adwene ye ni enya adwene because mpanyfo di kan ka che assembly say ma enye mistake win ni a police station say win yes a police station no ya bo ho ban aye bia am isi abi declare yeseremo mumfa a seat babi mu akosie no mumfa ya de mbreye abato na atuma NDC no ya to ma busuafo ya tuma NDC ndi se na be gina ka se ndi ya ko na ke ko wo ko ne se to ke upa na nti munya bi me wo se NDC ya dan no mo be so ya me ya bi se mu be yi ama somebody abusuan sase wo ebuni wo sese tim mo Jeffrey obi a wanya buni sam mi aka say me jam ebuni but yes party edwa Ghana timamu na edi chire nti e dan party no yesra mo say mo su yesu mai na mo koko de mai say party ni yehia ye seat
Abushami Yanam. And even though the EC has declared the winner of these elections, but still, NDC for uncrab bonnet for the name of someone for the say, or Montiasia. And I assume ye already young, but on my bank crania. I didn't tell Uncle Pondi NDC for the Kaya. I assume. And simply, and I was in America. Is could declare say, MPP in our any touchman south to NDC for some other Montiasia. And to know a party through democratic means, ye almost one or one the general election of Montiasiano. They are still there singing revolution. Go Montiasia, what they are singing. Because no democratic party will sing a military cool song. Jimmy Nkwa, Nabushamfo ene, ena medemu besi. Ya bien for lies na tumutimi fre na wachre wadwen. Mede na ase kese ema wana wotumi e comment ye, wana wotumi like video no. Na message nso say enka achi so be like video na mame. Yes, baby will be like. Chairman Drew me wakwa wakese pa me nwa ho te say me te won ka che me nwa enti mesro sa busua ye gusu a ye kan comment to me like video no ma ye kama pa utumi san share so e ma afoforo be ka ye ho sa nso na ubetumi nso a kire wadwen e wo comment section box because I feel ye ba be kan messages kakra wa o pese wo be frɛ so no utumi frɛ and the microphone no yakora no ofra bibia dem kama pa ntusu tumi frɛ na wachire wadwen ewo nsema ye de abramo enne no ho ye bie phone lines na tum officially utumi frɛ na wachire wadwen yes Francis Metkole or say patapa sempanie patapazm and this for the omuachia ye be kind de yempe patapa semonkwa Cecilia Ajiman anan I know what to say or say these dogs should go to the court. I know it pa sanso na bo kwaje or say RAZ NDC for no yeah and your sister Akosua Nyameche or say I connect myself and my document on this alternative or I don't know. Yeah. Sister Deborah friend woman pick a call. Yeah. Abusia like a video no na yenye den yenko yanim na bibia nko so kama said they say na eden. Sister Deborah. Mami. Hello mami mo akwa. Apo mo te say. Nyamena do me ha bibia woko. Yeah.
Ichi busuafo so obi ati.
Abusuafo nyina eje so kama.
Okay. NDC for the ade omo ye no omo twense Ghana fon kwan na sha na sa patapasem ne sa chaos ne sa looting na omo take the laws into their own hands. Omo nim so omo kwan no mo sha na. Dano mete ha news. Ena Liberia ni bia mene ne ye adwuma because mukro mu na mo ye gidigidi sa no I thought say ono watna Ghana da because of a refugee camp na oboninti yeah inti onim Ghana no say Ghana na mo ada na mo ye mo ho sa na me cheche ma chene sa ba na mo to ye no do enye like it's like coup. Almost behave it to say the way Mahama came into power with a coup.
Yes.
But we
Democratic.
elections. Elections. Obia koko che na dwen. Mwenya. Fine. Na then you have the gidi obi ti hɔ a now the audacity na the authority a omukita no. They think say Ghana NDC fun kwande. Me 2016 MPP buy no. Me say bia me say oma kwajeje painful but man say omo call round baby government agency bia wa na government company bia wo command orders say you get out with guns.
Yeah.
I didn't
no, there's ABNC. But
yeah.
And you're so massive like what the NDC. We know the NDC financial.
Daddy, when they are behaving like cool na paso. Inti Indra match me then na my sister sending me video about Sabui Dam no.
Yeah.
Utie obako kasa no utia utmu say ne IQ ye very low. Say omo ye djuma ho no. Ma bayamba ma ye binti also sorry be say multi air condition yaso ye time aba. Do you know what happens there? Do you know how things are operated there? Do you know how they work there? Because wa bayamba nti unim hwe sad there is no law. Now I thought Ghana was a peaceful country, but on this last election, no, I'm afraid to admit Ghana Dabi. Because the omo I quite say paying bianca, obient like obient to be refused the omo obient to be in case omo paying crampa on my election a crampono. On to be in they are putting the laws into their own hands.
Sister Deborah, say minim bi a one man tema. The video bi o ha NDC panyin bi aba abon. Say police for entumi mfa mo nsanka. Sa ankrofo na omo di nsemwane na eye omo mom na omo soma o. You know what? Che.
Really?
Yes.
Man coming because na me koye grocery shopping to be fie na time.
I will play the eyes of the promises that the man was making saying in an entro. Enti ne moa mo jejereje an wakachiro say ontia say Ghana ban be spend over 2 billion plus just to give education to the people of the country. Enti momentum na yen kai anontum na say ye peniye dia 2024 yenye ya adwene ye na yenhu babia yebeto yaba no e de akọ on this segment me de mo besia na Otumfuo so de nsem bi na begudwa a crack babia on the social media and all the media. Oh, can me pero the project never TV. On the segment of this